addition to the team, I join on as co-writer and co-producer of the show now. If any old school Eddsworld fans here,
Just quickly, when he says the show, we mean Eddsworld.
Yes.
You didn't mention
If you
that.
don't know what this room is about, we all work on a show called Eddsworld, which is about a bunch of friends, well, it's a bunch of straight white males, and they go on adventures, and they don't take their privilege. The end.
Hilarity ensues.
So we're currently working on a lot of episodes, specifically 5. We're working on 5 episodes at the same time. 3 of those written, 1 of them half written, 1 of them being planned.
3 of them being animated at the same time.
3 of them being animated at the same time. Because the thing is, when we hired an animator for Eddsworld, we really thought that, they wouldn't win. But they did. They all do.
Well,
in one way or another.
The visual representation of how it goes is this, to this, to...
Yes.
No.
This is how most of our animators leave us. On the floor. We work with a lot of really amazing people, but for some reason I think, because of the nature of the show, because of the fact that the animation style does change a lot, we get a lot of people going like, it's not your shit, we're not going to like this anymore. So I think a lot of animators are just like,
It's a lot of pressure.
I hate you too. No, I think a lot of the animators are like, well, screw you guys, I'm going home.
Yeah.
There tends to be a lot of flack for it being not the right style. Everyone's got their own interpretation of what the right style is.
We're going to have any more questions once we're done, I think, but how are we doing?
So anybody got any questions?
Questions.
Oh my god, a question.
Out of all the videos you've ever done with Eddsworld, just say like what's the favorite?
Out of all the videos we've done with Eddsworld, what would you say is our favourite?
Yeah, that's going to split the room.
Okay, we'll go down the line.
Are you talking about favourite episode we've worked on? Favourite episode ever? I think my favourites are the Santa Claus trilogy. I was rewatching those recently, and they're just like so many fantastic comedy beats and comedy moments. Like the first one with the cola trucks and the tree branches just slays me every time. Slay, that was fun. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, our writing process is largely just puns, just a lot of pun management. They are debating. They're actually in a heated debate. You've sparked an argument. I think it changes my favorite. I think Smoker is kind of one of my favorite compact ones because genuinely because of the music. Actually, one of the music that episode is so good that I just fell in love with the sound of it, which is weird. I'm a nerd,
And we used it twice.
For me, I think probably Hammer and Veil Part 1 and 2. Definitely like the first one that I watched and sort of thought, man, this is really funny, and like it was kind of interesting. I think I got the characters like properly that time because I was kind of slightly later on board with the Eddsworld train, and then obviously I guess for sort of emotional reasons, obviously like Space Race was obviously quite touching on the basis of it's the one where it transitions from its animation style to the new style and stuff. So that one was quite powerful in its own way. So probably one of those two.
I think Hammer and Veil was the first one that actually has a proper plot going on, a proper storyline happening, rather than they go somewhere, things happen, the end. That's the first one. Hammer and Veil seems to be the first one that actually had an arc.
Yes, it is one in Space Base. Things are happening, and then they go somewhere, and then things happen. The end.
Well, okay, was some of that to do with someone like stopping halfway through the show? Dying? And then the animator suddenly died.
Yeah, well,
literally.
I mean, yeah. Fine. We're very candid about this now. We are. It's our life, so
We're on the joke going on.
if you don't know what we're talking about, essentially our boss died.
The person who Ed is doing the voice of died.
Tim.
And yeah, that's what I meant.
There is a voice.
You'll never replace him. We hate you. Sorry. My favourite, which Tom's going to not like me for, is 25 Feet Under the Sea.
Okay.
I thought you didn't like that episode.
Fine with it. I'm fine with it. I hate to do that next door. That's the only episode.
That's not an episode, really.
That was all things. Yeah. It was awful.
I thought 25 Feet Under the Sea was the worst because it introduced the question that whoever alters wears taunt.
Norway. That's the answer. Norway. That's it.
But will that be a question forever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good news is we've got one day to play that.
Oh my god!
That's good. Okay, so
That's good.
I'm gonna eat this one. So I think I was meant to be a rapper. That's how close I was.
No, it's the Buddha.
My name is MC Tom.
No.
So we're gonna play our latest episode, which is very big and it took a very long time to make.
2 years.
About 2 years. They don't always take 2 years to make, but this one took 2 years to make because of awful organization, largely on my part. But also because the animation is so incredibly detailed. Like, you will never see another Eddsworld episode that looks like this one. It's ridiculous. We work with
These wristbands, which called it as well, they would normally take anyone, like if it was Ed, it would take him 10 minutes, they're done. It took Paul 2 days because he was cleaning up the lines. They're literally just faces, not coloured in or anything like that. They're just line drawn faces.
Not human.
Yeah, if you ever watch Ed animate or draw anything, including some of the posters that we have available, you will see that he literally just draws something like once, twice maybe, and he's like, it's fine. So there's little bits of line going off everywhere, things aren't straight, the characters look different all the time. Whereas with Paul, he will spend he will draw a keyframe in a day sometimes. Because he'll spend so long like zooming into 500 times, not like 500 times magnification, and being like, I have to make this perfect circle. I have to.
We kind of let a lot of things slide with the old episodes. Like, Ed left the room at one point when he was doing Santa Claus. I think it was maybe number 1, where you ate the pie. Is that number 1? Right, and he left the room to go to the toilet, and I came and I just drew massive eyes on Tom with big eyelashes. And
That was you.
He giggled, and you just left it in.
Yeah.
So we kind of let a lot of things slide in the old ones.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It was weird, like that's what's weird about like taking over the show is that we're not Ed, so we take things way too seriously, I think.
And so we were always worried about the beats, whereas the old stuff just kind of worked, and now we're like, how do we make it work again? I think we kind of got to get lazy.
Yeah, no, that's kind of true.
Efficiently lazy.
Like, so what the other thing about Sneak on Dead is so kind of tight, and like if you actually, the script and the pacing is so tight that if this was actually happening with Ed, it would probably be about 20 minutes long. Because there would just be unnecessary gaps between the lines and establishing shots that last 4 seconds.
No, let's face it, if it was Ed, it would be a whole web series.
Yeah.
Because it's 2 years.
This would have been a 3-part episode of Ed, because we want to be a lot snappier and yeah, that's I think one of the things people have a big problem with in terms of pacing. But anyway, we're rambling. You don't care. Let's play a cartoon.
Chemicals now and only is believed.
Boring.
Carol, what are your thoughts on the zombie apocalypse? That's right, Carol.
Did you see that?
See what?
I just changed the channel with my tongue!
You're an idiot.
Hey, are you bored?
Yes.
Well, come on down to Astroplanet.
Why?
We've got exciting rides.
So?
Stop interrupting me.
Sorry.
So, if you're looking for a fantastic family day out full of fun, friendship, and fun adventure, then get yourself down to Astroplanet.
Okay, guys, remember we're parked in zone H. Free-day tickets, please. 3-day tickets. 3-day tickets.
Like one thing, like even if they weren't zombies, Ed just runs over a dude at the beginning. Just runs over a guy. He's like, this is fine. This is great. So that's good. And fun fact, originally in the script, the line was what Ed says, I just changed the channel with my nose. And then we were animating and we're like, haha, They don't have noses. So we had to fix that. Otherwise you would have had to spontaneously grow a nose just for that scene. Like Pinocchio. Also, I noticed a goof, a visual goof. A ghost train. Matt's character isn't being pulled by anything.
We'll fix that for the DVD.
It's just floating behind the train. Good. So
It was a ghost rope. Ghost rope.
yeah, no, that's fine. Unless there was something in there that's really oblivious. Fun fact, yeah, so many of those scenes were different when we originally came up with them. It was going to be that there was a guy, originally it was actually going to be in the ticket booth, there was a guy stuck in there with a zombie, like, begging for help. And Ed was just going to be completely oblivious, like, 3-day tickets? Please don't, yeah, 3-day tickets? Oh, no, 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 no! 3-day tickets? And it was going to cut back and it was going to be, I think it was going to be a zombie already. But instead we were like, I think we couldn't remember what the joke was, so we just like, he's a zombie, I guess, that was the idea, right? And then his jaw falls off, and it was like, this isn't funny. So we came up with a visual gag and decided just his jaw dropping prices, and then we all sighed and died inside.
If you sigh, it's a good one.
Oh,
They're all swearing at us. Kids, don't do what these people do.
there's something after us, it's a panel called Girls on YouTube or like something like that, so you know, that's cool. Well,
There are girls on YouTube?
I know, right? Let's not do this. Let's not do what? No, let's not. So, how long do we have left? Or do we not?
1 minute.
2 minutes. Great. We have time for a
Question.
question or two.
All the way at the back, because it's inconvenient.
Great. Good stuff. Run.
The young copperhead boy.
What did you say?
The copperhead boy.
Okay.
What do you think I said?
I don't know anything. He was weird either way.
How did you guys come up with the ideas for the episodes?
For me and Eddie, it's a lot of sitting in silence. Like you think we're like, ha ha ha, wow, what a random little pie. But it's a lot of just like, what will it used to be? What if there's a bear?
What it used to be is literally everything happens without inconvenience. Like I noticed this is I was driving the other day and I noticed that the way the episodes work, it's all just inconvenience. They go to Atlantis because they need their keys. They join the army because why not? They make a movie because they've got no money.
I mean, that's a plot, right? That's a plot device. It's driving. Eddie, you have anything?
I mean, ultimately what we do is we have like a piece of paper and we plot out like a map. So we know the beats, like some jokes that come straight to mind, we work them all out and then we just create a thread that just joins them all together.
Yeah, every episode originally starts with one A4 piece of paper, which typically I scribble on. I scribble every kind of major plot point, and then we start fleshing out the script. And I think the plan is that maybe like next MCM we're gonna have a little zine or a poster that's just like every bit of scrap paper, just of the episode, just kind of show you what they look like at the beginning.
I mean, if we didn't go through afterwards and had all the jokes, or if you didn't go and then the jokes like ended with Hammer and Fail, it would be a very serious drama.
Yes. Yeah. Well, another thing that actually happens is in scripts, in the scripting stage, you don't really add in the visual puns, the visual gags. So typically what we'll do is when the episode is finished, at least with Space Space, for example, when the episode was finished, we then wrote this huge list of sci-fi references and then just gave them the call. Like, put these things in it somewhere. Like, put Wally in there somehow.
And Bender's head somewhere in the track.
Yeah, we did the same with Van Den as well. It was just like, fine, put these things somewhere, draw them in somewhere, because that's something that Ed can just do as he went. But
one more thing as a writing kind of thing that I noticed was I said to Ed, hey, we should go to Atlantis, we haven't done that. And he said, no, it's a terrible idea. 3 months later, finished piece, 25 feet under the sea.
well, anyway, the longer we talk, the more misogynistic we are for taking the time off the ladies on. What's the name of the panel?
It's called Nobody Knows. All right.
Okay, so
It's called Trust.
So can we get a big round of applause for Eddsworld?
Thank you very much. And thank you for all the energy donations. We're doing our best to get you your things.
and stick around because people who are good.
Women.
So yeah, this is a schedule. We have some
Eddsworld for the win.